In this video, I am going to show you how to use the screen mirroring for iOS device. So specifically, I will be using an iPad to connect to this type of projector, which is called the Vankyo Leisure 470. First, I'm going to show you to connect the iPad, and now let's turn on the projector. So you can either use the button on the projector itself, or you can use the power button on the remote. Once it's turned on, if you see something like this, you would need to change the input settings. So you can either use, let's say you use the remote, so go to input, so that one over there. So click that and scroll down. You need to scroll down and you have to select screen mirroring. But if you want to use these buttons from the projector, you have to press the S, and then there is the arrow up and down. So you have to make sure to select the screen mirroring and hit OK. Using an iPad, go to settings, and from the Wi-Fi, so if it's not clicked yet, so when you click that, you should see a Leisure 470. So click that, and if this is your first time to open it or to connect them, then you have to enter this password. The password is 12345678, and then hit join. Okay, and there it is. It shows it's connected. And now let's get out from here. And now sometimes it depends what device you have. Sometimes you have to scroll up or from the right corner down. So in this iPad, it's a scroll up, and you should see this AirPlay mirroring, or for the newer version of like your phone, for example, it says screen mirroring. So let's tap that, and you should see this one, Leisure 470, and tap that again. Once you see this, the one with a check mark, that means you're all set. So this iPad is now connected to the projector. Now let me show you the projection. So by the way, I'm just using my wall, my bedroom wall right now. This is what I noticed. It's connected to this projector, but it says there no internet connection. So which means if you need to project or to watch anything that requires an internet connection, it is not going to work. Say for example, you wanted to show some photos you took. So see, you just have to like scroll down or whatever, like left or right, and then it will project whatever pictures you have taken, and video clips as well. So let's say for example, if we're going to watch YouTube, so even if we click that, nothing will happen because it requires an internet connection. Let's say if we try to open Netflix, let's try this one. And this is what I noticed. It says network error, perhaps because it requires an internet connection for us to watch Netflix videos as well as YouTube videos. So this is the issues I'm having, and I am unsure if it depends on the model of the iPad I'm using. Now, if I'm going to open a game, let's say for example, let's just click that one. So this is a game of my daughter, which does not require an internet connection, so which means you can connect this to this projector. Let me show you how the volume is doing. So if we're going to turn the volume up, so it's
Apple.
So as you notice, the volume is pretty decent in a small bedroom or in a living room. I don't think you need an external speaker, but if you want to, feel free to use one. If you are having issues connecting your iPad to this projector like me, I do have recommendations, especially if you wanted to use, for example, you wanted to open Netflix, you wanted to watch some movies or YouTube. I recommend you buy a Chromecast or a Miracast or any cast. And from using this one, no more hassle, no more problem. It's so easy to connect to watch videos from this like type of projector with your phone or even Android device. There's no problem. So what you will do if you have something like this, let's say you have the Chromecast. So from this port here, there is an HDMI 1 or 2. You just pick whichever. So let's say we're going to pick one. So again, this is the Chromecast. We're about to connect it to one of these HDMI port. So let's hook it up under HDMI 1. And from here, so if you are still on there, now you have to, it's either you use the buttons from the projector, or if you want to use the, again, you want to use the remote, so just go to like click the input and go to select HDMI 1 because that's the one we selected. Okay, so there it is. So using a Chromecast with this iPad, so for example, we're going to watch YouTube. So let's open YouTube and let's say, for example, we're going to watch this video. You should see that one over there. So let's tap that. And I named my Chromecast as Living Room TV. So let's click that. There it is. And that's what it looks like now using the projector. And of course the volume is still you can control from the projector. So let's try turning up the volume. It's not very big, it's not very small, so it's like the medium size. Okay. Okay, so again, it does work. No hassle, no problem if you use the Chromecast. And now let's try connecting the Netflix using the Chromecast. So let's tap Netflix. And from here, let's watch this one. And just hit play. And same thing, you will see this one right there. So just tap that. And a living room TV, so that's what I named for my Chromecast, and it says they're connecting to living room TV, and there it is. So it's now connected to the projector. If you want to turn the volume up, you can control it from the projector. Okay, there it is. And to disconnect, just simply tap this, that one, and tap this one, disconnect. Now it's disconnected. And that's it for today. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Until next time.